1440 WROK.
Good morning, everybody. Dave Schmidt, Matt Nestard, and a very tired Tom Warner made the trip to Milwaukee today, got home just in time because he wanted to be with us. Isn't that nice?
That's right. Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about Harlem. You know, I've been around the block a couple of times, and when they tell you there's going to be a school board meeting coming up to discuss who they're going to hire for coaches, you just wait for the agenda to come out. They don't want to tell you, and you say, okay, there it is. Well, we found out yesterday that Harlem boys basketball coach will be the sophomore coach, Scott Lemke. He replaces Chad Barger. And also in boys soccer, David Shue will replace Kyle Truax. And they still have 3 more to go. Also, although I heard that there was a volleyball coach in place, but I couldn't find anywhere official, so I won't bring that name up. But probably a pretty good choice from what I'm seeing. But Scott Lemke will be the new boys basketball coach at Harlem. A lot of changes going on. You're going to be hearing some RPS 205 changes going on. Some people that have been around for a long time. And I know about them, but I was waiting for the right time to.
Right.
Because we don't want to make anybody mad at us on the whole deal. But that happens this time of year, doesn't it?
It does. Interesting choice for Harlem. I know they had some people interested in that job. The one thing, obviously he was a sophomore coach. I don't know how much success they really had at that level. But the one thing I have heard from some of the people there at Harlem is the players really like him. And that's important these days. You're trying to get kids to come out and things like that. And and I know they had some kids that didn't go out this last year, because of maybe some issues that they had with the coach personally or whatever. So, you get somebody in that the players like, maybe you get some more kids out, but the thing will be, you get the kids out, we got to see what you do, with them now. And it's not to say that he's a good or bad coach, but that'll be what happens. Okay, now you got somebody that the kids that will like and come out for. What's he going to do once he gets them? Is he going to be able to help develop them and get them in the right spots on the floor to succeed? So, that's a program that has struggled historicly for pretty much their entire existence. There's not much success to look back on at that program's history. So it'll be interesting to see if this is the right guy maybe to unlock it, because it's shocking when you think about it. It's the biggest school in the Nick 10. They've been able to do it in football. They had the same problem in football for a long time. And Coach Benning, kind of got it started there, and then Coach Morrow's really helped that program take off to where they're consistently, a top 2 or 3 program in the conference every year. They win a game or 2 in the playoffs every year. So they've really become a consistent power there. You'd think with less players needed in basketball that they could probably do the same thing, and just for whatever reason they haven't. So we'll see if this is the right coach to maybe unlock that.
With the NFL draft being in Chicago, they're basically on the clock right now, Harlem is, because they still got to hire, officially, I got to find out the girls volleyball coach. They also got girls basketball they got to do. Yeah. And they also have to do wrestling.
Yeah.
So they've got 3 other ones that they've got to, I'm getting a lot of messages on my phone right now. You can usually tell when we bring something up that people want to discuss.
A couple of those jobs, though, I'm sure they have a lot of competition for. Wrestling and girls volleyball are two programs at Harlem that have been traditionally successful, that have had a lot of good things.
Luanna Kish was coach of the year in the Big Ten, Nick 10.
So I do think that those are some jobs there that they're going to have a lot of competition for. And I think they'll probably come up with some good names there.
So it'll be interesting. But like you said, I put up on the story that I did about that yesterday, I put up the banner. Mm-hmm. And I think the last time that they had something put on there was 2002. Yeah. And it's just been a long, long time, like you mentioned. There's not a lot of stuff on that banner.
2002, and I thought that and again, I think Coach Lemke can do a good job there. Like I said, I know the kids really like him. They'll go play for him. There was somebody from that 2002 team that I thought they might go after, and Maurice Smith. And I don't know if he applied for the job or anything.
But we heard
but
we heard a lot of assistants did apply for that from around the area,
and he may or may not have been one. I got no knowledge on that. But yeah, 2002 is the last time, and I don't remember the last time before that. Because I was there before that, and I can tell you that we didn't have that kind of success there, and I know even when I was in junior high, middle school, that they weren't having that kind of success. Now, part of that's because Boylan was such a powerhouse at that time that nobody has any banners from the 90s, I don't think, besides Boylan. Maybe Freeport, maybe for a year. But that's a different story. It's just, I know the one thing that we had to hang our hats on is we ended a 56-game Boylan win streak. But
basketball?
Yeah, in basketball. But beyond that, there wasn't any success for that basketball program when I was going through there.
And if you look at Coach Lemke's bio that I have on there, he's been there for a long time. He's been in the freshman program, a varsity assistant. He's also coached some other sports, and he's in technology, I think, there at Harlem. He's a Harlem guy.
Yeah, he's aware of the challenges that are there, and that's probably a good thing, if there's anybody that can help maybe address those issues, it's going to be somebody that knows what they are.
Yeah, he knows the program top to bottom.
Yep.
And to clarify, the board is voting on that, I think, Monday or Tuesday night.
Sure.
So, I mean, I don't know of anything that's going to go wrong, but once they put that on, I'm sure there's been some discussions on who we're recommending and stuff.
Right.
But if you ever want to find something out nowadays in high school sports, because a lot of people don't like to say too much, just check the agenda out every once in a while, and you can find that information.
Find exactly what you need.
Yeah. I don't know, is that peeping, but that's the way it's public.
They put it out there. I mean, yeah.
So, and like I said, you're going to see some change. I know Boylan, I haven't found out yet who the new girls volleyball coach is going to be there. That's a big deal because got to replace Amanda Carlson. So, what's that? Is that music?
That's music.
Yeah, that's music to drive to Milwaukee by.
So, they're still recovering there.
Yeah. Tom was not in very good mood. He stopped at a, a taco place to get something. He had to wait in line, and he left. And so he had to go somewhere else to get his coffee. Look at him. He's sitting over there. Of course, he's a big shot on the Eagle. He's a star on the Eagle, too. So
this just in, they've dropped their advertising now.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I didn't say which one it was. So, are you awake yet?
I'm awake. I'm doing just fine.
Good luck to Greg. Hey, thanks, everybody, for being here today. Thanks to Brett Ott and to Katie Dolan. They were great guests today on the Stateline Sports Hour here on News Talk 1440 WROK.